we could talk about Egyptian statues with oversized body parts, but let's talk song. I know I'm a little late to the party, but Sabrina Carpenter has released her new album. Today I'm going to listen to the new single, Tears. I really like the way that Sabrina and her team approach songwriting in 2025, and I want to learn more about this. So without further ado, let's get going. Interesting. Step 1, find the key. Boom, boom, boom. I believe is the tonal center of the key. Something with D minor, might it be? It's quite interesting. It's quite neo-soul-y cool. Let's find the chord thing that's going on here. It goes in this direction a little bit. In terms of tonality, I'm pretty sure we are in D minor / F major. And what I hear is a hint at the 2 minor chord, which in that case would be the G minor 7, if you will, that somehow resolves to that 6 minor chord, to that D minor chord. But I'm playing it too conventionally. They're doing it cooler. Or maybe, yes, like this. So they don't have this strong dominant 5 chord, but instead the 3 minor, which is a cool, decent, jazzy reharm option. So the actual chord progression of the intro, and I believe also in the verse, although we haven't heard it yet, is a 2 minor, 3 minor, 6 minor progression. This I should do, right? Interesting. I get wet at the thought of you. Interesting. I think is the melody. Let's hear it again. I get wet at the thought of you. Thought of you. Really cool. Landing on this E, right, on the major 7 of the scale, creating together with the chords. Really cool to land on the E melody note when the chord is in fact a D minor. Really cool. The melody scale is relatively, or melody range I should say, is relatively small. We have got this 5th leap at the beginning. And from there on only steps down until we land on this E. Phrasing. Being a responsible guy. Interesting and nice and Taylor Swifty. I don't think you should say being a, right? It's not the way you would pronounce this. As a matter of fact, I think this is the chorus that they start with. I don't know why. Alright, establishing this A-B-A-B rhyming pattern with I get wet at the thought of you, being a responsible guy, treating me like you're supposed to do, and now of course building the expectation to the 4th line, that is... Tears run down my thighs. Tears run down my thighs. This is not very subtle. Again, bam, landing on the E. Tears run down my thighs. Also with that cool little rest. Tears run down my thighs, right? Not on the 1, but actually on the 16th after that. Was that the chorus? I mean, it features the word tears, which is the title of the song, and it's very hooky. I think so. Let's see what happens now. A little initiative can go a very long, long way. Maybe just do the dishes, I'll give you what you want. Very interesting harmony, because I keep emphasizing this theory that we heard the chorus first and now we go to the verse. Very interesting modulation that I have to understand. I think
a little initiative can go a very long, long way.
That's super interesting. Now, remember that I said the tonal center was F major or D minor? And we land on this D minor. What we transition to in the verse is F, but not F major as we would expect, but instead F minor, which is really interesting, and something that I believe she also does with Please, Please, Please. Okay, it seems to become a Sabrina Carpenter thing to do this random modulations that make the music pretty interesting.
A little initiative can go a very long, long way.
And we've got this. I think it's even, what is that? Is that F minor Dorian? I suppose, yes. Because that D, interestingly enough, the D that may or may not be part of the D minor chord that started as the tonal center, is normally not in the F minor Aeolian scale, right? The Aeolian scale is this here. With that D flat, but instead, in the melody, she does a little a little initiative, weirdly pronounced, a little initiative, you don't say initiative, a little really cool, making this jazzy and groovy.
A little communication, yes, that's my ideal for play.
Ideal for play, it's misstressing all the words, right? Ideal for play, not ideal for play.
Assemble a chair from IKEA, I'm like,
Interesting. So let's look at lyrics for a second, because it's another Sabrina Carpenter thing that, like comparisons, we had like Nintendo with Espresso and so on, and now she's she or he or they are an IKEA chair. Unfortunately, it's so weirdly phrased that it's hardly recognizable. The lyrics are supposed to be, a little initiative can go a very long, long way, okay, with that weird phrasing, a little initiative, okay, not really. Baby, just do the dishes, I'll give you what you want, okay, clearly not rhyming with the first thing. At the same time, introducing that really cool internal thing with initiative and dishes, right? So this is cool. A little communication, yes, that's my ideal foreplay and not ideal for play or whatever she said. Assemble a chair from IKEA, I'm like, I don't quite understand.
assemble a chair from IKEA, I'm like,
I don't know. What's next is the chorus. So no pre-chorus or transitional bridge.
I get wet at the thought of you. A little respect for women can...
Okay, and now we go to verse number 2. That's, again, F minor.
A little respect for women can get you very, very far.
A little respect for women can get you very, very far. Okay.
Remembering how to use your phone gets me so hot.
I don't understand the references. Remembering how to use your phone gets me oh so hot. If you know what that's supposed to mean, please let me know in the comments. Unless YouTube might block it.
Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god. I get wet at the thought of you.
And then we go to chorus number 2. Or chorus number 3, I should say, because the song started with the chorus.
Being a responsible guy. I get wet at the thought of you.
Is that F minor? Yes, it is.
I get...
So some kind of primary bridge where we have got the verse chord, but lyrics and at least metric rhythm from the chorus, because it's the line, I get wet at the thought of you.
I get wet at the thought of you.
Ba ba bum. Always with that D, right? Making this or creating this Dorian feel.
Being a responsible guy.
This now, interestingly enough, after the primary bridge, she introduces it as a dance break, something that Justin Timberlake also used to do, like announcing what's... I think James Brown is who invented this, to kind of announce the parts that we're now playing.
But I think I'll take him to the bridge. 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 All right, if I take him, yo. Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Yeah. Take him to the bridge.
Justin Timberlake does that as well, and now Sabrina Carpenter has joined the movement. She says dance break, and this is what happens. They go back to the chorus, but this time playing an instrumental chorus.
Dance break.
I would even say that this is a solo, right? It says dance break, but we have a clear hooky solo that is also, I think, supported by the vocals.
Dance break.
Very pentatonic. Is the sonic material that we build that interlude or solo from. Something like this. I think was the line. Very, very pentatonic. It's basically a pentatonic exercise almost, right? And the same thing. And chorus number 4. Always a good idea to repeat stuff, especially if it's hooky. Also with the solo melody in the background. I don't know if you can hear this. Interesting. This was Tears by Sabrina Carpenter, and I'm sure we can take away valuable songwriting learnings. Alright, songwriting learning number 1, which is becoming kind of a Sabrina Carpenter songwriting team signature move, which is that cool modulation to a whole new thing in the verse, right? The tonal center of the song is clearly D minor or F major. What they do is for the verse, they go to F minor, I would even say F Dorian, because of that D that features prominently in the scale. So this is something that they have done in Please Please Please, I believe, and that they are now repeating as a cool thing in another single. So apparently this is becoming a 2025 songwriting thing, especially for Sabrina Carpenter and her team, to kind of blur the lines in terms of tonal centers. Songwriting learning number 2, this is kind of a similarity that Sabrina Carpenter has with Benson Boone, for example, the big return of the pentatonic scale into the 2025 pop music realm. So with Benson Boone we heard this a lot, that he makes use of pentatonic scales both in hooks but also in secondary hooks and instrumental hooks and stuff. Here we had this solo part where we, especially with this, right? Where we bring back that fundamental musical tool that the pentatonic scale is. So apparently this is another thing that you as a songwriter for 2025 pop music might want to look at and include into your own songs as well. And songwriting learning number 3, let's talk song classic and almost an avoid learning. It has to do with word stresses and 1,000 ways to mispronounce words. Listen to that line, for instance.
A little communication, yes, that's my ideal foreplay.
Especially when listening to a song for the first time. And especially when talking about wordplay, talking about funny lyrics, also with the IKEA line that is almost not recognizable.
Assemble a chair from IKEA, I'm like...
Assemble a chair from IKEA, right? It's gibberish, right? Because it's not phrased properly. This is something that Taylor Swift has started making okay in pop writing, and that now other people are starting to take over. I don't like this tendency to forget about original word stresses and metric rhythm, so please go back to how people talk. And this was my reaction and on-the-fly analysis of Sabrina Carpenter's Tears. Now, if you liked the video, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the channel, and to leave friendly comments. Also visit my new Linktree page, where you can get all the additional material, like the complete guide to songwriting and other stuff that is at your avail. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about Egyptian statues with oversized body parts now. Bye-bye!